Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a tutorial on this look right here. It is kind of just like a vampy, smoky, fall appropriate look. As usual, I will have a list of products in the description box down below. Every product I mention in this tutorial is cruelty-free, and otherwise, yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I really hope you enjoy. If you guys want to see how I get this smoky, vampy, fall appropriate, glamorous look, then please keep on watching. So the first thing I'm going to do, as always, is apply an eyeshadow primer. I am using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. I like this one as opposed to the original because it's matte and has a light yellow tint to it. And I'm just blending that out with my ring finger. So I'm going to be using a lot of warm colors today, so I want my transition shade to be something close to my skin tone, but like in that warm family. So I'm going to go with Makeup Geek Beaches and Cream. And on an Inglot 6SS, I'm just going in windshield wiper and circular motions. And then same brush, I'm going to go into Makeup Geek Creme Brulee, which is just a little bit deeper than Beaches and Cream, but in the same family. And I'm going to keep that a little bit lower. Now I am going to take my Real Techniques Bold Metals 208s, just like a pinched blending brush, and I'm going to take the Glamour Dolls eyeshadow in the shade Athena, and I'm just putting that in the crease, a little bit more concentrated than those other colors. And now I'm going to take a more precise crease brush. This is the Inglot 10S. I'm going back into Athena. And this time I'm just going to focus on the inner and outer corner. Trust me guys, it's gonna look good in a second. Then go back in with the last brush we used, which is a little bit bigger, and we'll diffuse the color a little bit better. So I'm gonna take this Athena shade and I'm gonna put it on the flat side of the brush and just shade the inner and outer portion of my lid. Kind of blend that into the crease. And then I'm just going to deepen up the crease, going back and forth between this brush and the Inglot brush. I'm cleaning off the flat side of it a little bit so I don't like blend more eyeshadow everywhere. And with just a little bit more of Beaches and Cream, I'm going over this area. Now I'm going to take an even deeper burgundy shade, which is Makeup Geek Cherry Cola. Is this one right here. On that same Inglot 10S brush. This color, it just doesn't blend as well as Bitten and Athena do. Probably partially because it's darker, but anyway, my point is just be careful, you guys. Just, you know, don't be reckless with this shade. So I'm putting that on the inner and outer corner of the crease, and I'm blending it out with the Bold Metals 208 brush. And I'm actually going to bring it onto my lid as well, on the inner and outer corner, and just really intensify it in the crease. Oh, I forgot to wing it out. Okay, so I'm going to take a little bit more Cherry Cola. I forgot that I did winged liner, so see how it's kind of round right now? We're just going to wing it out a little bit more and make like more of a V shape out here. Very simple. And just blur out the edge with that little bit of Athena on that Bold Metals brush. I know I look bruised right now, but you just have to trust the process. Now for the inner corner, I am going to take a shade by Tarte. These are available on the Tarte website, but you can't get them at Sephora or Ulta or anything like that. This is in the shade Pinup, and it's kind of the same deal as like Too Faced satin sheets, but I don't think you can get satin sheets individually. And seriously, you guys, I almost bought an entire chocolate bar once just because I wanted satin sheets, and then I was like, wait, what are you doing? Stop. So I stopped. So when I found out that Tarte had this shade available in a single, I was like, hell yes. I mean, I don't know if you can tell, it's like a gold and pink like trio chrome. It's really beautiful. Just gonna take this and blend a little bit because you don't want to get that shimmer everywhere. Now I am taking a flat, stiff, synthetic brush. This is from the Naked 3 palette. You can use whatever. And I'm taking this amazing liquid metal, like cream shadow from Illamasqua. I'm sorry, you guys, like you can't get this in the States anymore. I just happen to have this. It's so beautiful, and if you can order it online, I'll definitely link it down below. But yeah, just any gold cream shadow that you have. You can use like a Makeup Geek foiled shadow, but like I can't not use this. It's so beautiful. And I'm gonna start, oh my god, at the center of the lid. Sorry, I'm just like having a moment. And I'm patting it up towards the crease. Basically with any eyeshadow application, you want to put the brush down where you want the most pigment to go, and then as you apply the shadow, the brush gets cleaner, so you can use the now slightly cleaner brush to blend out the edges by using a tapping motion. So that's like what I'm doing right now with this. Just placing it on the center and then tapping out the edges. Okay, so I want to bring this into the crease. And putting something lighter and metallic on the center of the lid is really going to make the eye appear larger, because I like really need that, and just look really, really dimensional. I'm gonna take a tiny bit of cherry cola and blend / reinforce that color. And now with this same Inglot 10S brush, I'm going to take a matte black eyeshadow. You can use any matte black. And I'm going to deepen up the outer corner ever so slightly. So I'm just using this other brush to blend it in a little bit. And sometimes, unfortunately, this just happens throughout the blending process. You lose the lid shade, so I'm just going back over that. And you can keep repeating this process until it is as intense as you wish, as long as you blend out each time you add color. Okay, now I am going to tightline the top, and I'm going to do just the outer and inner corner of my waterline. And then taking my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, as always, I'm going to do a winged liner.
I'm going to curl my lashes using a Tarte eyelash curler. And I'm going to apply the Tarteist Lash Paint, which is just a mascara. A very good mascara, actually. This fallout trash right now. Oh my god. Okay, well, we're gonna have to deal with that later.
And so I'm actually going to apply false lashes in a way that I do not normally do. I'm going to take this pair here, or this style here. It's from Sephora collection. I actually really don't like these because when you go to pick the glue off, they like rip off, and I've actually torn a lot of the lashes out, which is why they're perfect for this tutorial, because I'm going to cut a pair of lashes in half and cut a little piece of the center out to kind of mimic this like halo eye effect that we've got going on. I'm cutting like right here. That was the outer portion, and now for the inner portion, I'm going to cut right here. The glue to get tacky, and now I am going to glue this onto the inner portion. And I'm gluing it a lot closer to my inner corner than I normally would, just because I'm trying to make my eye look huge. Okay, so that is on. By the way, this technique of like cutting your lashes into pieces actually makes it a lot easier to apply them. I just don't do it because it's not as time efficient. So yeah, if you struggle with lashes though, try cutting them in half and applying them one piece at a time. It's actually a lot easier than applying the whole strip at once. Lash tutorial is coming up though, have no fear. Now I'm gluing the outer corner. Sorry, my camera turned off because it needed to cool. Hopefully you guys got the gist. I just placed it on my outer corner. So now I'm taking that middle section that I cut off, and I'm going to place that right on top, basically, on the outer corner again. Moving on to the bottom lash line, I'm gonna take my flat paintbrush and I'm gonna dip back into Cherry Cola and just put this on the inner and outer corner. Just gonna add a little more liner on the lash line. And now use what's left on the brush to kind of smoke that out. Just kind of smoke that out. And then with this Royal and Lanickel eyeshadow brush and a little bit of Athena, I'm just going to blend out that shade. Now mimicking the top lid, I'm just applying that gold right in the center right here. And I'm not afraid to get that on my lashes because I want the effect to be like very gold over that whole area. Bringing it down just a little bit in kind of like an upside down triangle kind of shape. And you know what? I'm going to also put that in my waterline. I don't know if this is safe, so, you know, apply in waterline at own risk. And now on the bottom lash line, I'm only gonna apply mascara on the outer and inner corner. And keeping up with the absurd lash theme, I am going to take these Ardell Duralash Naturals individual lashes, and I'm gonna glue 2 right here and 1 right here. And I think it's important to mention that I'm using black eyelash glue for this. Okay guys, and this is the finished eye look. Now let's move on to the rest of the face. Okay, so first thing, this fall appropriate look definitely calls for a warm bronzer. So for that, I am going to use the Glamour Dolls Fakecation bronzer. And as always, the Sephora Pro Featherweight blending brush. And I'm putting that on the temples as well. I'm gonna take Becca's Champagne Pop highlighter and I'm going to use this on a Royal and Lanickel highlight and glow brush. So I'm gonna do the tops of the cheekbones, on the bridge of the nose, and the tip. A little bit right here, just whatever's left on the brush, and on the Cupid's bow, to highlight my mustache that I really need to get threaded. Now using this brush again and NARS's blush in Outlaw, I'm kind of focusing on the apple here. There's a blush by Milani that looks a lot like this one. I think it's called Bella Vino, but I'll list the dupe down below. Red pulls a lot more intense on HD camera, so in person, the blush doesn't look quite as intense as it does on camera, just so you guys know. I'm gonna apply 2 lip products by Too Faced. This is the Melted Matte in the shade Drop Dead Red. I'm gonna apply this first. I love this color so much, but it's just a tiny bit patchy. So I do kind of recommend wearing it with a liner. I just honestly don't have one this dark. So, and I'm overdrawing my lip. I mean, I usually do, but with darker colors, they tend to shrink your lips. So whenever I use a really deep lipstick, I do overdraw a little bit more than usual. And then just to make this lip color even more dangerous, and by that I literally mean like it could be on your face any minute if you're not careful, but like I don't care. I'm gonna take the original Too Faced liquid melted lipstick. So that was the matte version that I just used. And this is like part of their original liquefied melted lipstick collection. This is in the shade Melted Berry. These are slightly, not glossier, but this is truly like a liquefied, like if you took an actual lipstick and liquefied it, that's what this texture is like. So I'm just gonna put this, it's a little bit like lighter, so I'm just gonna put it right in the center, just to add a little bit of dimension to the lips. And that is it, you guys. I really like how it turned out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I could even see this being a good look for like Thanksgiving or a holiday party because of the metallic gold. I feel a little bit like a cornucopia or a Christmas ornament. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I really like smoky, vampy, detail-oriented, yet still grungy looks. That's like my thing, if that makes any sense. Please don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you want to check out more of my looks and beauty tips that I share on those other platforms. And that is it. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.